I move with the wind blowing through the trees. If you peek past the leaves, probably notice me. Might be hard, I keep it A1 like the lowest key, cause it's a cold world, but
like I said before, the last time we were here, well, not the last time, the time before the last time we were here, I gave you 3 things that you can do if you didn't know what your niche was or you had no idea what you could do to start a YouTube channel. If you didn't know what to do for your YouTube channel, these were simple ideas that I gave you that took no thought and you could just do to get content out there to build your channel. And one of the things that I talked about was reaction channels. And a lot of people were talking about wanting to do reaction channels, but didn't really know how to start that. So what we're going to do on this live is we're going to dive deeper in how we can start a reaction channel. And as I said, this is one of the easiest things that you can do because ultimately you're just responding to the material that's in front of you. So you can react to your favorite show. You can react to music. You can react to sports. You can react to politics. You can react to other YouTubes. You can even put together your own TikTok montages and react to TikTok to make a long form YouTube video. But it's not you creating the material. It's you reacting to what was already there. So it'll take a lot of stress of you trying to figure out what you're going to do, because if it's your favorite show, you know that next episode is happening as long as the season is going. So you could break it down by episode and have content for, depending on how popular the show is, 8 to 100 episodes, depending on how popular your show is. So I'm going to go deeper into how you can do reactions and make it a lot easier for you. Okay, let's start it off. All right. So you want to do reaction channels, and I know you're probably researching and you're seeing people do reactions and they got the video and the screen, and that's what you want to do too. That's great. But if you're not technically sound in doing that yet, and or you don't have the applications to do that yet, it is not necessary. And depending on how much footage you use and whose footage you use, you could be losing money, right? So the best way to start a reaction channel, and I'm not saying the other ways are not good because people do it and they learn the seconds you can do other people's material, and they freak it, but they have the apps and stuff and the laptop or computer to do it. I am going to go over it, but we're always going to start with the easiest, in my opinion, way to start if you're going to do reaction channels, right? But we always got to start with the don'ts. But outside of that, I'm stepping into the world of vlogging because my original YouTube journey, I was a music reactor, and I still am a music reactor. I'm never going to stop being a music reactor because music is my passion. But music on YouTube is not going to get me paid because ultimately I'm going to keep running into copyright. So if you do reactions to music, understand you're doing it because you love it. And unless you're doing like me and pivoting to work with new artists and independent artists, you're not going to get paid. If they're signed to a major label, you're not going to get paid. You're literally doing that because you love it. I love music. Music is my therapy. I love it, so I can't stop doing it. But now I'm introducing other things so that I can get monetized and allow me to do the music like I love. So no, if you use popular music, top 40 radio or whatever, you're going to have to do a whole lot of edits, a whole lot of talking, a whole lot of stopping of the music. Oh, I know. If you go through some of my reaction, those videos be chopped and screwed. It don't need all those edits. But if I don't do all those edits and I just let the song go through, then YouTube gonna clip me. And at the end of the day, I want to get paid because I do put a lot of time and energy into my reactions. Sometimes if I'm super excited, I'll go straight through and eat that because I'm just too excited about the song and I gotta get the reaction out like that. But if I have time, I will edit that thing to the hilt just to make sure I don't get a copyright so I can get paid. Welcome in. So now that we know the don'ts, so certain streaming platforms like Netflix, depending on how much of the footage you use, it's just like the music. Like you can't sit there and put a whole Netflix show on your screen. You're going to have to edit that to the gods to react to some YouTube shows Netflix shows because they want you to go to Netflix to watch it. So one thing about it is you're offering a reaction to what had happened. So hopefully the audience is watching along with you, or your reaction gives enough that encourages people to then go watch the show and then check back in with you because now they know what you're talking about. And I know a couple of people, and have encouraged a couple of people to do this, and they're doing very well at it and love to do it. So now that we got the don'ts and we know be careful with that, how can you start a reaction channel without having to worry about any of that at all? Just do like I'm doing right now. You watch the show. If you want to, while you're watching the show, you can write little notes, kind of do little scene blocks of what happened in the scene real quick, but just take notes about what happened made you feel, how you feel about the character doing what. Literally go through the show, take your notes while you're watching the show, and when the show is done, boom, set up your camera, do like I'm doing, hopefully recorded landscape. And again, I'll always show you as a subscriber how to break that down, and you see me doing it on my channel where you can break those landscape down into portrait, and AI does it for you, so you don't have to worry about that. So tip, always record your YouTubes in landscape mode, not in portrait mode like we're doing in this live, because we can always get back to this when we're posting our teasers and our snippets. And as a subscriber, I will walk you through how to do that. Now, so yeah, take your notes. Let's just say, what's a good one? Sisters. All right, you watching Sisters? Zach and Fatima that went through, the episode was about them going crazy, going hard. You can't believe what happened. As soon as the show ends, boom, turn the show off. And this is my opinion, this is not the rule, but my opinion, the minute you finish watching the episode, set up the camera because your emotions and your feelings are fresh. And that's why I say while you're watching the show, jot some notes down about what happened and how you felt. Because while your emotions are fresh, you'll set up the camera like I'm doing to you right now, look in the camera and be like, okay, I just watched the latest episode, number whatever it is, of Sisters, and Zach and Satima is tripping. And this is why. Satima done lost her mind. And when this happened, and sometimes you can let them know spoilers if you're going to literally talk about the whole episode. Like if you don't want no spoilers, okay, you might want to skip. But I can't take it. I took notes and everything. Let them know. So when you read it, don't feel awkward to you because the audience know you was invested. You took notes to come and take this reaction. But it doesn't require any extra equipment besides what you already have, which is your camera and your tripod. And hopefully, depending on when you're recording it, like I have lighting. But when I started, I didn't have lighting. And like I said, I'm doing it with the phone's front camera with the screen. So knowing that this camera doesn't have the best video quality, when I would do my reactions, I would do them in the day because sunlight is going to make this camera look best if you can't do it with the back camera. Now, we all know that TikTok has that mirroring thing where you can actually use your phone's back camera and it has a little monitor so you can see and make sure you're in the frame. So if you have the money to invest in that, you should. But like I said, I'm going to teach you how to grow your channel from 0 to 1,000 from $0 because that's how I did it. Now, again, once you get monetized and the money comes in and you want to invest in your channel, I encourage you to do so. But if you are on a budget and you need as many free things as possible, it's okay to film with your phone's front camera. Just know that you're going to need a great light source for it to look 4K, 5K, or how I'm looking right now. This would not look like this if I didn't have this big spotlight on me, right? But boom, no extra equipment. You don't have to worry about, oh, this scene or recording that. And then you don't have to worry about copyright because it's just you talking to the people. It's just you talking to the people. So that ultimately becomes everything that you upload to YouTube is 100% your intellectual property. So when you grow and monetize and build your audience and you're getting paid to do these reactions and it's just you talking to the people, 100% of the profit goes to you. Goes to you. I mean, outside of the cut that YouTube takes, which is 70-30. 70-30 is on YouTube. And again, you get paid on the 28th of every month. And the minimum you can make, again, once you get monetized is $200. YouTube is not going to pay you out unless you have $200 worth of money to be paid. So you already know once you get monetized, the minimum that you can make is $200. Now, how fast you accumulate that $200, again, is definitely up to you and how much work you want to put in. And again, you may feel uncomfortable. And when you start, you may only be able to get 1 video up, 2 videos up, and that's fine. But as you go along, you are going to get more comfortable. You're going to talk through it faster because you're going to get over the nerves. But then as you edit it, you're going to edit it a lot faster because you're going to find your groove. And then you can probably get up 2 or 3 videos, especially if the show that you're watching is on a streaming platform and they allow you to binge it and they give you 3 or 4 episodes in a day, then you can probably put 3 or 4 videos up in a day, depending on how comfortable you are. So you don't need nothing but a paper and a pen in the show. Watch the show, take your notes, record. Watch the show, take your notes, and record. Now, some people, again, don't have time to sit and watch 4 episodes. The great thing about content creation is on your own schedule. So at the end of the day, don't burn yourself out. Even if the show is on a streaming platform and you have access to multiple episodes, but we understand you're just starting it and you're not getting paid yet, you may still have to go to work, you got kids, whatever. Take your time. Take your time. And as your audience grows, then you can decide if you want to pump out more content. Okay? If you see that, okay, your audience is interacting, I'm going to tell you one word of a lie. It does get addicting watching your audience grow. So, one of the things that you're going to have to learn, unless you've got a notification that somebody subscribed to your channel or somebody commented to your channel, you're going to have to treat your content like rotisserie chicken. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. The worst thing you can do is be looking at the notifications to see how many people watch, how many views you got. Don't do that. A watch pot never boils. Okay, we all know that. We all know that. So you have to learn early. Set it and forget it. But I will encourage you, if you're posting on YouTube, you need to have your YouTube notifications on. Because if you get that new subscriber and or comment, you want to know. And then there's going to be a day your channel becomes so popular. Until your channel becomes so popular, you have to turn your notifications off because you're getting notifications all the time. Turn your notifications on so you can see when people are commenting. It does take time, and I'm not going to tell no word of a lie. It takes time, and again, it depends on the story that you want to tell, and how much reference material that you're grabbing for your videos. But again, once you get in your rhythm in the style that's comfortable to you, this is going to be King's signature edit. And after a while, you're going to get so familiar with the edit that, I don't know, it could take you 10, 20 minutes. Like, for example, myself, when I first started, we all know music now, we lucky if we get a song 4 or 5 minutes. Most songs 2, 3 minutes. I would do a reaction for a song when I first started, 2, 3 minute reaction, put my stuff in it, make it 10, 15 minutes. 10, 15 minutes video when I first started took me 4 to 5 hours to edit. Mind you, also because I was doing it on my phone. Okay? But now I'm so freaky on my phone, I can edit a video, 10, 15 minute video, takes me less than 5 minutes to edit, it's up. Now it's taking me a little bit longer because I'm transitioning from my phone to editing on a laptop just because I want to have access to more features and do more and give my audience more. So I'm personally making the process take a little bit longer because I want to get more familiar with another style. And then once I got that, I'm going to freak it. Let's go, Pete. Welcome in. The reason why I'm telling you and I'm breaking this down is because the biggest obstacle that's going to be in your way to your YouTube growth is you. You're going to tell yourself that you need a million billion things to get started. And it's just not true. It's just not true. Again, and I'm not trying to ham up my situation, but here it is again. When I started my YouTube channel, I was homeless. Here I am trying to remonetize my channel and I'm homeless. I don't even have a home, but I'm posting YouTube videos. You do not need that stuff. The only thing that you need is the will, the time, and to do it and to post it at the end of the day. Now, as you go along, like I said, I didn't have all of that stuff. Now I'm more established as a YouTuber, and for myself, because I've already done that part, I want to try this part. But if I had to break it down and needed to get a video up real quick, I'm editing on my phone because that's the fastest thing I know how to do. I know I can pump it out and get it up there. I do my thumbnails on my phone. Like I said, I have a website that breaks my long form content down into short form content. So all I have to do is make that one video. I'm not sitting there re-editing to make little TikTok shorts. And as you can see on my profile, because I'm trying to show you it's just that easy, I started posting them. All I do after I post a video, I copy the link, I put it in an Opus clip, and I let AI do the work. They give me video suggestions, download it, post it. I didn't do any extra work. I literally just put download, post it. You don't need all of that stuff. And then what we do, we start, instead of only being in comparison with ourselves and saying, okay, I want to be a better reactor than I was the day before, we're looking at other reactors. Well, they put the show in their video, and so I think I have to have the show in my video. No, you don't. Especially when you're first starting, it is not that hard. Literally, watch the show, take the notes, how you, bullet points. I can't believe that I was so angry. I can't believe Zach did that. I can't believe Fatima did this. I can't believe Joe. I can't believe, oh boy, was a stalker, abusive dude. I'm talking about sisters as an example, so if you don't know the show, you know what I'm talking about. But it's just that simple. Write it down on a piece of paper. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, it's not a hard rule. You record and edit the video when you have time. I feel like, thank you so much, Jay, for the daily heart me. I appreciate that. I feel like it's going to be the most authentic and the most emotional and passionate if you record the video right after you watch the episode, because the way you feel about it is still high. The way you feel about it is still high. So you're going to catch those raw emotions. So that is the easiest, no holds barred way to do reactions. Just set up your camera. If you want to have a mic, it's not needed, but if you want to have a mic, you can get a mic. But until you get a mic, fuck it, move the mic. It's just you and the camera talking. What up, guys? Da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, whatever, how you want to do it. As you can see, I got a mic for TikTok. I didn't get a mic for YouTube. Now that I have it, I'm going to utilize it for my YouTube, but I didn't get a mic for YouTube. I got a mic for TikTok. So you don't need it. Just talk to the people. And then, if you want to, depending on the story that you want to tell, you can screen record certain things to make what you said funnier. You can screen record. Check out my old reactions. Like, there's a little bit of everything in them. Some things are in there because I thought it was funny and it was just going to make the bar I just heard funnier. Sometimes it's something that made what I said funnier. I even do it now still on my TikTok videos. You see me. I'll cut anything into a video to make it funnier and be funnier to me. But you don't have to do that. But that's just something I like to do. So that's just something else that I put on my plate. But you could literally spend 20 minutes talking about your favorite show and then come back and edit that 20 minutes. You could do, boom, edit it down the middle, make 2 10-minute videos, break it down to 2-minute videos, or you could edit the whole 20 minutes down into a 10-15-minute video. And why do I keep stopping at 10 minutes? Because as I said, we are trying to get to 4,000 watch hours. So the minimum your video should be is 10 to 15 minutes. It could be as long as you want it to be. Now, if you want to start your channel making 2-hour videos, cool. At the end of the day, there are certain topics and stuff like that and niches that people are going to sit there for that 2 hours. Reaction channels, it depends on your personality and how engaging you are that people are going to sit there longer than 10, 15 minutes. That's just in my experience. But your experience may be different. You may be hella funnier than me. So people are going to gravitate to you and they're going to come on real quick and be like, yeah, girl, I hate Zach and Fatima. I hate his baby mama or his fake baby mama because she's just trying to break up their relationship because she's jealous that he made it. They'll be in the comments doing that. But at the end of the day, they'll do that for whatever you're reacting to because you're reacting to other content. There's already an audience for it. There are people who react to nothing but anime. Okay, you already know. There's a whole anime community out there, and you know they're passionate about their anime. And they're ready to have that conversation. So certain things that you talk about are going to come with a built-in audience. Your favorite TV show, that show is rated number one for a reason. People are watching it. So that's going to come with a built-in fan base. So you know a show like Sisters is coming with a fan base. And so a lot of people, when the show ends, they still want to be connected, and they may not have anybody in their house to talk to. So what are they going to do? They may have watched the show. They don't got nobody in the house to talk to. So what they going to do? They going to come on YouTube, and they going to come and see who's talking about their favorite show. And then they're going to type in Sisters Reaction. And YouTube is going to give them anything that says Sisters Reaction in the title. Why shouldn't your video be there? Why are we letting the fact that you can't physically put scenes from Sisters in your reaction stop you from posting a reaction? It's not needed. It's not needed. Now, ultimately, you can start with nothing, but if that's really the way you want to go, you can build up to it, because maybe right now you don't have a laptop that'll allow you to screen record the show and stream it on your laptop so you can screen record it. Maybe you don't have that. But once you get monetized, you can buy a laptop, and now you can watch the show on your laptop, screen record it on your laptop, and then overlay that file over you reacting to it, right? And that's going to lead us into the second way to do reactions, real-time reactions. And that's more the kind of reactions I do, where I watch it real-time for the first time with the audience, and they get my genuine first response. But the only reason I can do that is because I, one, had an app at the time when I started that allowed you to do picture-in-picture in it. Now they don't, but I still learned how to freak it. I still have to learn how to freak it, but it still requires a TV, a tablet, or a laptop, because I would literally, because I didn't have the ability to have anything to screen record at the time, I would set up my camera like this with nothing, no mic, no nothing. But my best friend at the time in Arizona, she would allow me to use her laptop sometimes, or I would sit right in front of her smart TV, and the camera's facing me, focusing on me, and I'm literally watching it on the TV, and then I would pause it, say what I had to say, watch it again, real-time reaction in the first time, and then in the edit, I would then go back on my phone and screen record the video and overlay it on top of my edit. And so that's what I did. And you can do that too. Again, when you start doing that, it's going to take time to learn how to do that. But once you learn how to do that, you will get faster at doing it. At first, when I first started doing it, the video, I learned how to get an ear for when the TV was playing. So I would line up the video for the video sound to start in the back audio with me from the TV. And then I would mute myself and let the video play. So that's how you got good sound quality. But when I stopped to talk, the video would go away and it would just be me talking. I got to the point where I learned this in real time as I was going along, because like I said, I didn't have anybody teaching me how to do YouTube. I just got on it and I was like, people are getting paid, I'm making YouTube thing, that's what I'm doing. But as I went along, then I learned how to freeze frame while I was talking and pick right back up and continue the video, so it looked like when I paused the video too. That's something I learned as I went along. Now I've graduated to what I'm telling other people, where I have a laptop now or a Chromebook. I watch it and record myself like this, but I'm watching it on my Chromebook and I'm screen recording the video. So when I press pause on the video, the screen recording is recording me pause it. I can talk, and everything lines up to the video that I'm taking. So then when I go into the edit, all I have to do is overlay my screen recording on myself talking, and you can then complete it like that. And that's literally like a two-step. Like I may do some fine edits, or I may, depending on if I need to cut it for copyright, I may do some extra edits. But as one of the steps, Chris will know, I do those so that I can have more control. I save those two files as one track, and then I edit that one. And add extra edits. But that's just my style of reaction. You don't have to do what I'm doing. Now, if your soul says, no, I need the scene or I need the video playing, okay, cool. Work your way up to that. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people, and I'm not going to say we, but a lot of people are letting what they don't have stop them from growing their audience, and then it's going to take them even longer to monetize, because now you got all the things, but now you're still starting from zero. When starting, should you record in YouTube or upload a pre-recorded video? I do everything. I do all my recording and edits outside of YouTube, because ultimately I'm going to end up having to edit it anyway, right? And so it's a control thing for me. If you feel like you're really good at taking it, and especially if you're starting the way that I'm telling you to start, which is basically watch the episode, don't even record yourself watching the episode, or whatever it is that you're watching. Watch it, take down your notes, how you feel about it, the points that you want to make about it, the scenes that you want to highlight, and then come in front of your camera and talk about it. It's just you and the camera, right? If you feel like you can get through that and you're not going to need edits, go ahead and record it within YouTube. I'm not that person. I'm going to need edits. I got to make sure everything look good. I got to make sure the video quality is good. And that's just my standard, right? And I grew up to that standard. If you see like my YouTube history is there. My YouTube history is there. You can clearly see how I started and where I am now, that it's a clear difference. But I learned those things as I was going along. So ultimately, what I really want to impress upon people is don't let what you don't have hinder you. If you have a way to set up your phone and record yourself and that phone is not going to move, record yourself and post it, especially if you're going to do reactions, and build up to the reactor that you want to be. As you're finding apps that you can use, that you maybe can find a new picture-in-picture app that'll allow you to watch and record the video simultaneously in the App Store. Until you find it, you don't need it. But when you find it, you can either learn it in front of the people, or you can keep doing it the old way until in the background, okay, I got that locked in, so now I'm going to introduce it. But again, it's your choice. It's not a need, it's a want. And that's, I guess, what I'm really saying. When we are doing our content creation journey, we have to identify wants and needs. And if it's something that we want, but we don't need, I'm not saying abandon it, but do what you can until you get what you want, right? And then when you get what you want, learn it and then introduce it and then grow into something else that you want, right? Then there's another type of reaction you could do, which is just a reaction of your reaction, right? So they can hear what's going on in the background. And a lot of people do this with sporting events and stuff like that, where they literally just set the camera or the phone up in front of the TV or whatever they're going to be watching. And they usually do this beforehand. It's more like a watch party style. It's something that everybody may be watching. So let's just say, for example, we knew everybody was going to be watching Beyonce at the halftime on Christmas. So what somebody will do, they set it up, halftime go, boom, press record. And they literally record themselves, their reaction of what's happening on screen at the end of the day. And then they post that. They don't get no clips or nothing. They don't even stop to talk about, I can't believe it's literally whatever happened in that amount of time that show or performance happened, that was their reaction, and they posted it, right? The only thing they stop to do is give an intro and an outro, and they don't even edit. They intro, put the video they recorded, outro, upload it to YouTube, that's the video, right? But again, thank you, Hyperview, for your daily harmony. I appreciate you. But again, they're not letting what they don't have stop them. Like, if you really want to have the scene in your reaction when you're doing it, but you don't have the means to screen record and stuff like that, there are some people who literally do the reaction right next to the television. Right next to the television. The camera setup, it's kind of like the setup I got back here, except for that TV is way back there, but the TV's a little bit closer, but it's in frame that people can see it. They'll watch the show, boom, pause it, and talk. Boom, pause it and talk, but it required no extra equipment. It's the phone, you and the camera, and the TV. Now, when you want to graduate from that and take it off the screen and actually just have the box there, again, you can grow to that. So, I know I sound like a broken record, but I just, for the people who want to take this route, because like I said, with reaction channels, it's the easiest thing that you can do when you don't have any ideas, because material is so abundant. There's a plethora of material out there. You can react to your favorite show again. You can react to sports. You can react to music. You can react to YouTubes. You can react to TikToks. You can react to politics. You can react to outside. It's a reaction channel, so you can react to whatever you want to react to, and ultimately, it just takes however much time you want to spend finding the material, depending on finding the material. And then if you're doing reactions to shows, sports, or music, you don't have to find the material. The artist or the TV executives are posting that for you. You just got to know date and time. What day does your show air? You need to be there to watch it if you're doing that show, because understand, like I said, when you're doing a reaction to a show, sports, or music, that comes in with a built-in audience, and that audience knows when that show is on. And seasoned reactors know that, and seasoned reactors are going to try to get their video up the minute the show is over. The minute the show is over. There are sometimes, if you really are checked into the reaction community, certain things you'd be like, yo, that literally just ended. How the hell did you get the video up so fast? I did it with music reactions. I know music drops Thursday, Friday every week. It used to be Friday, Saturday, but thanks to Beyonce and her surprise drops, now it's Thursday and Friday. So I know Thursday, Friday, I need to be ear to the ground to at least Apple Music and or YouTube what new music is dropping. What new music is dropping. Then what new music is dropping that I like. Or what new music is dropping that people may have suggested in the comments. But I have to be in tune every Thursday and Friday when the record labels drop new music. Now, independent artists are a little bit different, but at the end of the day, they're independent. And so you catch it when you catch it, because you may not know about that artist, and maybe your audience don't. That's why my pivot is that I know with established artists, I'm not going to get paid a lot from those reaction videos. So working with up-and-coming and independent artists is where I'm going to make my income from. Plus, I love music, and I can talk about music for hours and hours and hours. Even if I wasn't making videos, it's something that I love to do. So I'm monetizing my passion. But at the same time, you can also see on my channel, I don't let it consume me. I want to be super consistent, especially consistent like I was back in the beginning, but life is life and life is kicking my ass, so I don't have time to consistently post. So I just let my audience know, hey, look, I'm trying to be consistent, but I'm here. I'm going to give you the best that I got until I get in a position to be more consistent. But again, building positive parasocial relationships, my audience knows that I'm going through. They're encouraging me to get through it, and they'll be there when I'm ready to, or they'll pop in and they have their notifications on, so whenever I post, they can check into the video, right? And that's the kind of parasocial relationship that you want to build with your audience. Again, caveat being how my channel got demonetized. I didn't know this, so now that I know, I'm telling you so you don't fall into the same trap that I did. I thought that once you got monetized on YouTube, that was it. Whenever you post it, you get paid. That is not true. You don't go 6 months doing nothing, because then you'll get that email. Sorry, you haven't contributed enough content to remain in the partner program. So get your watch time back up and we'll re-enter you into the program. How much do you have to post? When you are starting, as much as you possibly can, as much as you can take without driving yourself crazy. Why? Because you're trying to get to that 4,000 watch hours, right? So that's why we focus on long form content. And like I said, the minimum is 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. And the max can be whatever you want it to be on one video. Now, depending on you, it's depending on your lifestyle. You know, when I first started my YouTube journey, I had a lot of time in the afternoon after work because I had nothing to do. So I would just sit in my car and make videos, and I make them and post them. So I was posting 4 or 5 times a day. It got to that. When I first started, I was doing like 1 a day. But it got to the point where I was posting 4 or 5 times a day because, one, like I said, when your audience finds you and they start interacting with you, it gets addicting having a conversation. Then when they start suggesting things and things they want you to cover, you're going to want to do those things quickly so that they don't lose interest, right? So it does become addicting, right? So you want to make sure that, one, you create a schedule that is good for you. And the great thing about content creation, you're the boss. So if you need to take a break, take a break. You're not forced to. The only person forcing you to make and post content is you, right? The voice in your head telling you, and I can't tell you about your inner dialogue and how you're going to feel once you start, right? But the best thing to do, I think, which I wish I would have did when I started, is do a little schedule, okay? Especially when I got quicker. Okay, I'm doing 4 videos and I'm off it. I'm 4 videos and I'm off it and I'm walking away, right? But I got addicted. I was like, oh, I'm on now. But the thing about it is, for me, and this is why I tell you, don't introduce your audience to a standard that you can't maintain, right? Because I was letting the interaction and the money drive me. I burnt myself out. And then I would be honest also, I started my YouTube channel when YouTube was a lot more free. And one of the things that stopped me from posting, I talk about hip hop. I literally just react to hip hop music all across the world, and I give my opinion on what I like and I don't like. When I don't like something, I offer constructive criticism. When I do like something, I go bananas for it, and I let people watch me go through that. But what happened was, and especially with established artists, when YouTube clamped down and started doing copyrights, my money dried up quick, and back then I didn't know how to pivot. So I got discouraged, and I didn't think about the independent artist route or anything. I was just like, oh, my money's fucked up. Until I figured it out, I'm not posting, and that was a 2-year gap, thinking I could just come back. And YouTube was like, no, you haven't been posting. You're going to have to put that work back in. So I'm telling you this now so you don't have to go through what I went through. I'm all for it. Try everything. Try everything. If you have the time and the energy to try everything, try everything. At the end of the day, as I said, my YouTube journey was there. I settled into reacting to hip-hop music. When I first started, I was reacting to dance crews because I was in a dance crew. I love to dance. And so I was reacting to dance videos. And then from my reaction to dance videos, me and my best friend would do social commentary from time to time. That's why you see on my TikTok journey, I have really powerful takes on social commentary. That's a skill I learned from the shit that I was trying on YouTube, right? Once I started talking about hip-hop music, my audience came, and that's when people started talking back to me. And I was like, oh, word, people are finally checking in and talking back. Okay, bump the other stuff. I'm on this now. But now I know better, so now this live is going to be on my YouTube channel, and I'm tapping into vlogging and stuff like that because, look, some people like the people watching. They want to see people live their lives. So I'm going to try that. But music reactions is my bread and butter. That's the one thing I know I can do and I love to do, so I'm never going to stop doing it, right? But try everything. And like I told other people, what you can do is condition people on days. I talk about hip-hop on Thursday or Friday because music just drops, depending on that day, right? On Saturday and Sunday, I may vlog because lifestyle stuff. Cool. Monday, I might talk about, I don't know, something else, a TV show, I don't know. You got a thing that you love to do that. So I'm looking at, thank you so much for liking the live. See the Chef. See the Chef is a chef. She loves to cook. She wants to share her cooking with the world. All she got to do is, when she go live and she teaches people these recipes, download the live, put it to YouTube. You can do small edits, but even if you don't want to, just before the live and after the live, do a quick intro. Welcome in, everybody. This is C the Chef. Tell them a little bit of your story. Today we're going to make this. Da-da-da-da-da. Boom. That's one clip. The second clip is the live you did. The third clip is your outro. Well, I hope you enjoyed making that with me, and tell me how yours turned out in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything specific you want me to make, or if you already have a menu planned out for the week or the month. Next week we're going to be making this, so you want to come back for that. But thank you for coming to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so you know anytime I drop a video. Have a great day. Boom, that's the third clip. Put it together, download it, upload it to YouTube. Simple. Simple. Now, if you don't want all of your YouTube videos to be live content, then when you have the time and you want to, and you can invest and do the setup how you want to, set it up in your kitchen and actually make a cooking video and then post that. But it's still going to be the same setup. Intro, welcome in. I'm C the Chef. Today we're going to be making this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Then the video of you cooking it, breaking down what they need. Either you're going to give it to them beforehand or as you go along while you're cooking. And when you do that, then the third clip is going to be your outro. Well, that turned out great and it's delicious. Let me know how yours turned out in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you know whenever I post a video. Have a great day. Boom. Now, you can edit that video if you want to edit that video. If you want to cut it down and cut some things out like the dead air and just get to the points where you're talking, that's where your edit would be. But then after you do that, download it, upload it to YouTube. That's it. But you got two options the way you can do that, where this is the thing you love, and I'm only talking about C the Chef because we were having this conversation about it not being fun and get burnt out, and I hate that. But you're gonna go live and make the food anyway, especially when you're saying you want to go live and you want to share and you're gonna go live sporadically. Okay, cool. Download the live. Just create an intro and outro for it. Upload it. I'll be fine with it. At the end of the day, as Krista told you, she or I love to edit. I love to edit at the end of the day. And so you don't got time, hook up with me on WhatsApp. You can send me the file over. I'll edit and make the cuts for you. Send it to you. Get your approval. You like it, love it. Download it, upload it to YouTube. Good time. At the end of the day, you're getting ready to open a restaurant. That's content. When you go in your restaurant and you're showing where you started and where the restaurant is going, where the table's coming in and the utilities coming in and the look of it is coming together, that's content that you can record, and then people are going to be invested. Oh, wow, I can't wait for that restaurant to open. When I get to your city, I promise I'm coming through. Da-da-da-da-da. When you open, now your audience is super invested with you, and they're there with you. And they're like, oh, shit, she actually did it. Yay. And I'm not going to be toxically positive. There are going to be people watching your journey. You're hoping that you don't do what you said you were going to do on these videos. We're going to ignore them or use them as fuel to keep going. But at the end of the day, you can do it on your time frame, right? You were going to go to the restaurant anyway. At the end of the day, depending on how much you're comfortable with sharing, you can record the interaction that you're having with vendors with consent. Hey, you do mind being recorded? And most people say no because ultimately most businesses see you recording or whatever, they know you're going to post it somewhere, so they think that that's going to be promo for their business, so they most likely will say, yeah, you mind if we record? Now, don't put your personal business, but how much you want to share of you talking to the vendors, walking around, showing the potential. This is what I want here. This is what I want there. You know what I'm saying? How many times you want to do that to your comfort? And if you already have videos, just figuring out, okay, boom, how does that look? Hey, everybody, welcome in. As you know, I'm C the Chef. I'm a chef. I'm opening a restaurant. You see my cooking videos. I'm actually opening a restaurant. I'm going to take you along with me as we find location, scout location, da-da-da-da-da. Your audience doesn't know that that's an old video, and I'm not saying to be deceptive, but you have the material already, so your audience doesn't know when you recorded that. So today, we're going to go in, we're going to talk to some vendors, we're going to get some tables made. Hey, they're delivering the fridge today. You're going to come along with that, da-da-da-da, boom, put as many clips as you want to put in of you actually at the restaurant, and when you're done with it, outro. Thank you for coming with me on my restaurant journey. I can't wait for my restaurant to open, and hopefully I'll see you there. But if you want to continue going on this journey with me, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know whenever I'm posting a video. Have a great day. Boom. Download, upload to YouTube. It sounds like I said, when you think about it, it sounds overwhelming when you're thinking to yourself, but I promise you it's as easy as I'm saying it, right? So if you already have editing software on your phone or on your laptop, literally look at one of the videos. And the only reason why I would say look at one of your videos of the material that you have. So when you do the intro and outro, put the same outfit on. You could have sat in the house all day. Put the same outfit on. Do your intro and outro and clip together all the videos that you already have in your phone with that outfit on. Put that together. That's one video. Now, like I said, it is easy because that video is going to be as simple or as complicated as you make it. I literally, the two softwares that I use, because even though I'm screen recording on my laptop, I still do all my editing and everything on my phone. One or two apps that I use, and both of them have free options. And if you want to get more involved, then you can go behind a paywall. But as I said, you can wait for that until you get monetized, unless you have it to pay up front. If you do, go ahead. If you don't, use the free option, which is Video Leap. And it's spelled just like it sounds, Video Leap, all one word, no space. And now I transitioned from Video Leap to CapCut just because I like more of the options that I have for text and stuff and CapCut. But I literally use those free apps. And they have a free option, and then you can pay later. But if you have $0 to spend, you can use those two apps for free. I will tell you up front, Video Leap will give you 10 minutes to edit for free. So if you put 2 hours of footage in Video Leap, to download it without watermarks and all that stuff, to download it and upload it to YouTube, you're going to have to cut that 2 hours down to 10 minutes if you don't have the money to pay. Video Leap gives you 10 minutes per video to edit for free. It doesn't give you a limit on how many videos you can edit, but those videos have to be 10 minutes or less for free. I don't know the CapCut one because ultimately I felt like CapCut was worth the investment to have access to what I needed to have access to. So that's something that I invest in. So I don't know the limit on CapCut because I never had to deal with the free version. Well, no, that's not true. I dealt with the free version making TikToks, but when I started like, oh, this would be a way better app to edit my YouTubes for, I just paid for it. I didn't even try to guesstimate, but it had a free option. I didn't push it to the limit, but both of them have free options. But those are the two apps, and I still do it on my phone. Like I said, I'm trying to transition to doing everything on the laptop. It's a habit-breaking thing for me because I know I'm faster on my phone because at the time, that was the only thing that I had access to. So I still, like I said, I still do all my thumbnails on my phone. I still do all my editing on my phone. I still do all my uploading and downloading on my phone. When I first started my YouTube journey, I had a 120 gigabyte phone. Knowing that I was going to be making longer videos and doing reference stuff, again, for my need, I was like, I need at least 512 gigabytes. So I made the investment. So now my phone is 512 gigabytes, and I've never had to worry about phone storage since. But if you're limited on phone storage, make the video, edit the video, upload the video, and delete the video. Because once it's up there, it's up there. You don't need to have it sitting in your phone. And like I said, if you need to make short form content for TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, or whatever, there are AI softwares now that will do that for you. The one that I've graduated to, I started with Spike's AI, but I really like Opus Clip better. So now Opus Clip is the one that I use. And I believe Opus Clip, you get, I want to say 60 to 70 credits for free, which is one video. One video takes 20 credits and they give you 60 to 70 for free. So again, even Opus Clip has a free option. Now, if you like the way it cuts your short form video for you and it takes a little bit of work out of it, because obviously you're still trying to grow on TikTok and TikTok wants you to post 5, 6, 7 times in a day. Ain't nobody got time for that. You can take that 1 10-minute video. Opus Clip is going to give you 7 to 8 short form videos. As I said, I'm showing you the example of it on my page. Now, all those videos, I recorded landscape, especially the last couple. Me and the person were sitting side by side, but how Opus Clip they edited it and formatted it for TikTok. So they either put me at the bottom or my friend at the top, or depending on the conversation, they switched us. But AI did all of that. I did not spend time editing those videos. And I'm purposely going back and grabbing old videos so that you can clearly see that I am not spending time editing short form content for TikTok. I literally let AI do it. The videos I like, I download from the website and upload it to TikTok or whatever platform I want to repurpose it to. At the end of the day, most of the people in here know what I'm going through. I don't have time to record long form, edit that, upload that, then edit short form and get it up. I don't have the time to do that. Plus work a full-time job. Plus be here to support all you guys in your lives and on your content. And then do these lives on Wednesday and the week. I don't have the time to do all of that editing. But those videos are there. And when I first started doing it, I did 6 videos. I did an upload an hour. I recorded nothing new. I didn't open one editing app. I literally copied and pasted the YouTube link in the Opus Clip and let Opus Clip do its thing. And that's going to save you a whole lot of time. And I'm utilizing the free option. So that's free to you too. It's OPUS Clip. But you can type that into Google. Opus Clip AI is going to be one of the first things. You click it, create an account. It's free. Just like anything, they're going to suggest you want the free account or you want the premium. Until such time as you're ready to, you click the free one. You're going to get your free credits and do what you can do with your free credits. As much as you can do, but also it's going to help you with content batching because it's going to give you 7 to 8 videos. You don't have to post all of those videos today. You can post 4 videos today, 4 videos tomorrow. And it helps you when you don't have time to make content, but you need to post. It's just sitting there on the website, and you don't have to take up space in your phone because it's sitting on the website, edit it for you until you download it and upload it. And once you upload it, you can delete it off your phone and save the space. Now, I will say for Opus Clip on the free version, once it edits your long form content and breaks it down into the short form videos for you, it keeps it on the website on your profile for a month. So you have a month to come back to those videos. So you can't think of nothing, you have to be burnt out or whatever, you have a slow day, you don't really feel like posting, you don't have the energy for it. What clips on Opus Clip have I haven't used? Okay, I'm gonna use this one and watch the full video on my YouTube. Drive traffic to your YouTube. You're part of the TikTok shop. You're an Amazon affiliate. You're a Temu affiliate. You're making UGC anyway. In the shoppable videos you're making for TikTok or Amazon or Temu or wherever you're doing it, put that shoppable video in the middle of your video, because that's what YouTube is going to do when you get monetized. They're just going to pick a place in the middle of your video and start throwing ads. So why wouldn't one of those ads be your shoppable video? In the description, put the link to your TikTok, your Amazon store, your Temu affiliate link, whatever. Circle it back to the products that you're selling, your ebook, your digital product. All circle back to you. So the short form content that you're getting from the AI app, boom, you're posting it on TikTok, Snapchat, everything. But your call to action is to see the full thing, subscribe and watch my YouTube. When they're on YouTube, the call to action is you want this merchandise or merch, click this link that'll take you back to TikTok, Amazon, whatever, but it's a circle that leads back to you. With that being said, that's all I have to say. Have a great Wednesday, and until Saturday, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good
I move with the wind blowing through the trees. If you peek past the leaves, probably notice me. Might be hard, I keep it A1 like the lowest key, cause it's a cold world, but 100 proof this doesn't freeze. Please, I'm sick as any known disease. Flow instinctual like when you're born, you know to breathe. Believe, I'm no myth, but born to be a legend. I was told by a reverend days after conception to say I'd be a blessing, considered prophetic. They saw a light inside me and said it's genetic. Well, of course, I come from the source. It did a bit more than pass on the torch. You're bored, explore thought like I'm getting head. Kinda like a guillotine, I'm built to get ahead. When stressed, I smoke beats like cigarettes and murder MCs and don't feel regret. So does it make me a monster? I say that I'm aware.